Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Captain Foley, and I got something cool to look at today. And it's going to be more like this, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. So hit the like button, subscribe, do all those things before the video starts, and check out the other content, of course. And let's get into what we're looking at today. So today we have this on offer. This is a size comparison chart for major deep spacecraft of the known universe, excerpted from McMaster's Book of Space-Going Vessels. Now, copyright 1978. I've had this for a long time, and it has size comparisons for ships in Star Trek. So, of course, we started over here with the Enterprise, but get into some of the details here. First printing, Michael McMaster and Jeff Menard, Galactic Designs and Productions. If you liked this product, send $1 to New Eye Studio, Box 10, 193 Elmwood, whatever that is, for a fantastic Star Trek catalog. Yeah, so start off with the Enterprise, of course. Starship class space cruiser, gross weight 190,000 metric tons, 430 crew complement, standard full speed, warp 6 and 8 emergency speed, max warp 6, power, antimatter, atomic impulse, armament, phasers, photon torpedoes. So there's that. All right, so we've all seen the Enterprise multiple times. Let's move on to something more interesting. Here we've got the Romulan Bird of Prey cruiser. This is the TOS one, of course. As you can see, there it is from the side and the top. There is no view of it from the bottom, which is a shame because I love the bird on this thing. But gross weight, metric tonnage, 25,000. Crew complement, 206 personnel. Standard full speed of warp 6, warp 8 emergency. Power, matter, antimatter, atomic impulse, armament, energy plasma weapon, and invisibility cloaking device, and atomic missiles. And there it is in size comparison to the TOS Enterprise. So it's quite small in comparison, actually. Moving over here, we've got the K7 space station, Federation of Planets. And it's saying gross weight, metric tonnage, 395,000, crew complement of 798, speed none, power, fusion reactor, armaments none, which I don't really buy for this, especially being on the border of the Klingon and Federation border. I don't buy it. Anyway, it's got deflectors though, and maneuvering uses stabilizing jets and magnefield gyro. Going over here from TOS Enterprise to the Klingon D7 and the Romulan D6 battlecruiser, which, if you're more of a fan of FASA, is the V11 Stormhawk, although that's more of the refit version that is like the Katinga. But here are the figures for both of that. Klingon D7, 110,000 metric tons. Romulan D6, a little bit less with 108,000. The Klingon D7 crew complement of 454. The D6 is 293. Same, well, no, the warp scale, warp 6 and warp 7 emergency speed. This is warp 6 and warp 8 emergency speed. Power, matter, antimatter, ion impulse, that's the same. And armament for the D7 is phasers, disruptors, and a stasis field generator. And the Romulan D6, lasers, disruptors, and invisibility cloaking device. So very, very cool, actually. Going over here, we've got the Tholian Space Scout. Now, there's the scale in meters. It's not a large ship because it is shrunk down. That's the actual size compared to these other things. So quite small, quite tiny. Foley Space Scout, 750 metric tons, crew complement 25, standard speed is warp 4, full speed warp 5.5, range 7 parsecs, power unknown, armament disruptors, and a stasis filament web. Huh. Now if you notice all these little circles behind here, and at the top it's like, that's because that's actually the Viserius. And area shown in scale and underlay. So the whole poster that we're looking at here is that square there. To compare the size of these vessels to the Viserius. So all these fit in there. So anyway, the Viserius, which is the first Federation ship seen in the Corbomite maneuver. Gross weight, metric tonnage, 13.6 billion. Crew complement 1. I disagree. I didn't buy for a second that Balak was the only one on that thing. He at least had his doppelganger, so that's 2. But yeah, anyway. Warp 12, and max speed unknown. Power, matter, antimatter, and question mark. And armament unknown. So there you go. That is some size comparisons in the Star Trek universe. Pretty awesome stuff, actually. This I've had for a long time, as I said. This is my canon. This was my canon growing up. These are the things that I remember and studied, and so anyway, there we go. But there was one other thing I wanted to talk to you about. What is it? I did say there would be more coming like this. Here's the next one. USS Federation class Dreadnought blueprints. Complete set of blueprints of the Dreadnought Federation class. So I've got a bunch of other ones of these, and this is a series I wanted to start a while ago, looking at all of these things. Non-canon beta information, but all the stuff we grew up with. So technically my canon. All right, guys, so there you have it. A nice deep dive into something that's really cool that I've had for many years. I've got a lot more like this as well. Not just the Dreadnought, but I've got a whole bunch of packets like this. They're all, like I said, beta canon, not necessarily considered canon, but this is what I grew up with. This is the Star Trek that I love and wanted to get out there. So let me know what you thought about this one, about the size comparisons. Are you looking forward to the Federation class Dreadnought one? I'll have to let you know some of the other ones that I have coming my way. This is going to be more of a little series that I wanted to do for a little while. So by all means, come back and check it out, because there's a lot more cool stuff like this to come. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of that content, hit that like button for me right now. Also subscribe to this channel, which is the Captain Foley personal channel. And if you want more Star Trek goodness from me and my co-host Sam, subscribe to Trek Yards as well. Always great Star Trek content over there all the time, plus a 10-year backlog of videos, so check it out. And also check out another video by me right over here. Lots of cool stuff on here, and there's more to come, so be sure to check it out. Until next time, I'm Captain Foley, signing off. Bye, guys.